Hello, food lovers. Welcome to a global culinary adventure. Today, we're exploring the world's rich and diverse food habits. From Africa's spicy stews to Japan's delicate sushi, we'll uncover how geography, history, and culture shape the foods we love. Each dish has a story, and every meal brings us closer to the heart of a culture. Here's what's on the menu. We'll journey through Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas, the Middle East, and Oceania. Each stop will reveal culinary staples, traditions, and the stories behind them. So, grab a seat, and let's dive in. Let's begin our journey in North Africa, a region where Mediterranean and Arabic influences converge to create a cuisine that's aromatic, flavorful, and steeped in history. North African cooking is all about layers of flavor. Staples like couscous and tagines form the backbone of meals here. Tagines, named after the earthenware pot they're cooked in, are slow-cooked stews bursting with spices like saffron, cumin, and cinnamon. And let's not forget harira soup, a hearty blend of lentils, chickpeas, and tomatoes, often enjoyed during Ramadan. Spices like saffron, cumin, and cinnamon aren't just ingredients, they're a way of life here, passed down through generations. Now, we move south to sub-Saharan Africa, where the food reflects the region's agricultural abundance and communal spirit. Yams, cassava, plantains, and millet are everyday staples. These humble ingredients are transformed into iconic dishes like West Africa's jollof rice, a smoky, spicy, and tomato-rich dish that's the life of every party. In Ethiopia, the spotlight is on injera, a spongy sourdough flatbread that doubles as a utensil. It's served with doro wat, a spicy chicken stew, making every bite flavorful. Here, meals are more than just food, they're a celebration. Eating is communal, and dishes are often served family-style, symbolizing unity and togetherness. From the spice-laden stews of North Africa to the vibrant dishes of sub-Saharan Africa, the food here tells a story of resilience, community, and tradition. And trust me, this is just the beginning of our flavorful journey. Our journey begins in East Asia, where centuries-old culinary traditions meet modern tastes. China's cuisine is as diverse as its geography. Cantonese dim sum offers delicate bite-sized delights, while Sichuan hot pot, with its bold use of chili and Sichuan peppercorns, packs a fiery punch. Rice, noodles, and tofu are staples, forming the base of countless dishes that vary from region to region, each with its unique twist on flavor. In Japan, it's all about fresh, high-quality ingredients. Sushi is a global favorite, but traditional dishes like miso soup and hearty bowls of ramen are equally beloved. Tea culture is also deeply ingrained here. The tea ceremony isn't just about drinking tea, it's an art form that embodies mindfulness and harmony. Korea's cuisine is all about bold flavors and fermentation. Kim Kai, a staple side dish, adds a tangy, spicy kick to any meal, while gochujang, a fermented chili paste, brings depth to stews, bibimbap, and more. South Asia is a treasure trove of spices, and India is at its heart. From creamy curries and lentil-based dals to aromatic biryanis, every dish tells a story of rich tradition. The diversity is incredible. Vegetarian dishes dominate in some regions, while others are known for their rich, meat-based cuisines. Pakistan's cuisine leans heavily on meat, with dishes like nihari, a slow-cooked stew, and kebabs taking center stage. The flavors are bold, yet perfectly balanced with fragrant spices. In Southeast Asia, balance is everything. Sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors come together in perfect harmony. Thai cuisine is known for dishes like green curry, where coconut milk creates a creamy base for vibrant flavors. Meanwhile, Vietnam's pho, a flavorful noodle soup, is a global favorite, often garnished with fresh herbs like cilantro and mint. Key ingredients like fish sauce, coconut milk, and fresh herbs define Southeast Asian cooking. These elements create dishes that are not only delicious but also deeply aromatic. From East Asia's delicate sushi to Southeast Asia's bold curries, Asia's culinary traditions are as diverse as the continent itself. The journey continues as we move to Europe. Get ready for another adventure. In France, food is an art form. Bread, cheese, and wine are not just staples. They're cultural icons. Baguettes and croissants are breakfast essentials, while dishes like coq au vin reflect the country's mastery of technique and flavor. French cuisine is about balance and indulgence. Whether it's a simple cheese plate or an elaborate multi-course meal, the focus is always on quality. Italy's love affair with food is legendary. Pasta and pizza are world famous, but the diversity within Italian cuisine is astonishing. Each region has its specialties, from Tuscan olive oil to Sicilian cannoli. Italian meals are about bringing people together, often ending with espresso and conversation. It's not just about eating, it's a lifestyle. In Eastern Europe, food is hearty and comforting, reflecting the region's cold climate and agricultural roots. Borscht, a beet soup, is a staple in countries like Ukraine and Russia, while pierogi, dumplings filled with potatoes or cheese, are beloved across Poland. Goulash, a rich meat stew, is a classic from Hungary. Potatoes and preserved foods are widely used, ensuring nothing goes to waste. These dishes are not just food, they are symbols of resilience and tradition. In Northern Europe, simplicity and freshness define the cuisine, influenced by the region's coastal geography and colder climate. Smoked fish, like salmon and herring, is a staple in Nordic countries. Rye bread, dense and hearty, is often paired with butter or cheese. And of course, Swedish meatballs, served with lingonberry sauce, are a global favorite. In Denmark, smørrebrød, open-faced sandwiches, are an everyday delight, topped with everything from pickled herring to roast beef. From France's buttery croissants to Italy's vibrant pastas, and Eastern Europe's hearty stews to Northern Europe's fresh seafood, Europe's culinary traditions are as diverse as its history. Next, we'll cross the Atlantic to explore the Americas. North America is a melting pot of indigenous and immigrant cuisines, resulting in some of the most diverse food traditions in the world. Take the hamburger, an American classic born from immigrant influences, or barbecue, a celebration of smoky, slow-cooked meats. And let's not forget Thanksgiving turkey, a dish steeped in history and tradition. Each dish represents a unique blend of flavors, bringing people together to celebrate and connect. In Central America, food is colorful, flavorful, and deeply tied to indigenous roots. Mexico's tortillas, tacos, and tamales are icons of Central American cuisine. Corn, beans, and chili peppers are the cornerstones of these dishes, creating a perfect balance of textures and flavors. Whether it's a street taco topped with fresh cilantro or a slow-cooked mole rich with spices, Central American food is a feast for the senses. South America's cuisine is as diverse as its landscapes, from the Amazon rainforests to the Andes Mountains. Brazil's feijoada, a hearty black bean stew with pork, is a beloved dish. In Argentina, asado, grilled meat, is not just a meal, but a social event. And in Peru, ceviche, made with fresh fish cured in citrus, is a refreshing staple. Cassava, rice, and beans are everyday staples, forming the foundation of many meals. These simple ingredients are transformed into dishes full of flavor and history. From North America's hearty barbecue to Central America's vibrant tacos and South America's flavorful feijoada, the Americas offer a culinary journey like no other. Up next, we'll explore the rich flavors of the Middle East. The Middle East is a region where food is deeply intertwined with culture, hospitality, and tradition. Meals here are rich in flavor, steeped in history, and often shared in the company of family and friends. Middle Eastern cuisine is defined by its aromatic spices. Saffron adds golden hues and earthy depth to dishes, while sumac provides a tangy, lemony flavor. Zen-EH, a mix of thyme, sesame, and sumac, is a staple seasoning, sprinkled on bread, salads, and more. The Middle East is home to some of the world's most beloved dishes, each carrying the essence of the region's culinary traditions. Take hummus, for example, a creamy blend of chickpeas, tahini, and olive oil, perfect with warm pita bread. Then there's falafel, golden fried balls of spiced chickpeas or fava beans. And who could resist the smoky, succulent flavors of kebabs, cooked to perfection over open flames? Bread, like pita and lavash, is more than just a side dish, it's an essential part of every meal, often used as a utensil to scoop up dips or sauces. In Middle Eastern culture, meals are a communal experience, symbolizing togetherness and generosity. Sharing large platters of food is common, turning every meal into a celebration. With its vibrant spices, iconic dishes, and emphasis on sharing, Middle Eastern cuisine offers a taste of warmth, hospitality, and tradition. Up next, we'll head to Oceania to explore its unique culinary delights. Oceania, a region surrounded by the vast Pacific Ocean, boasts a culinary heritage shaped by indigenous traditions and colonial influences. From Australia and New Zealand's modern takes on comfort food to the Pacific Islands' deep connection to the land and sea, this region offers a diverse culinary landscape. In Australia and New Zealand, British culinary influences are evident in dishes like roasts and savoury pies. But what truly sets these countries apart is their love for barbecues. Whether it's shrimp, sausages, or steak, throwing something on the barbie is a cherished tradition. Another beloved dish is pavlova, a light meringue dessert topped with fresh fruit, often debated as originating from either Australia or New Zealand. In the Pacific Islands, indigenous cuisines are deeply rooted in the natural bounty of the region. Staples include root vegetables like taro, breadfruit, and yams, alongside coconut and freshly caught fish. One of the most fascinating cooking methods here is the yumu, an underground oven. Foods are wrapped in leaves, placed on heated stones, and covered to cook slowly, infusing them with smoky, earthy flavors. Today, Oceania's cuisine often blends indigenous ingredients with global influences, creating dishes that are both innovative and deeply tied to tradition. From the hearty barbecues of Australia to the soulful yumu-cooked meals of the Pacific Islands, Oceania's culinary traditions offer a taste of its rich culture and connection to nature. Our journey ends here, but the flavors of Oceania remind us of the simple joys of food and community. What an incredible journey we've had! We've traveled across continents, uncovering how geography, history, and culture shape the food habits of the world. From Africa's communal feasts to Asia's balance of flavors, Europe's timeless classics, the America's melting pot of cuisines, the Middle East's aromatic spices, and Oceania's deep connection to nature, every meal tells a unique story. Now it's your turn. What are your favorite food traditions or dishes from your culture? I'd love to hear your stories, so drop them in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this global culinary adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a taste of the world. Until next time, keep exploring and savoring the flavors around you. See you soon.